rich and famous, it's not hard to lose sight of little people. Celebrities have the choice of either be cool with their fans' enthusiasm or to be a total jerk about it. Here are some celebs who allegedly have done some pretty terrible things to us regular people. Katrina Kaif. Katrina Kaif has come a long way in the Indian film industry, from her not-so-famous boom days to becoming one of the most desirable stars of box office. But one cannot contest that Katrina is mostly viewed as nothing more than a stunning addition to a movie. This might be the reason for her insecurities. According to the legends, whenever the grumpy cat boards a flight, she sits with her manager. She allegedly often refuses to speak to the flight attendants and conveys her orders through personal assistants. Most notoriously, Cat once allegedly berated a hostess who woke her up to fasten her seatbelt. Now, who here said that it was easy to bell the cat? Anushka Sharma. Showroom of a famous French brand which is often visited by who's and who of fashion industry was once graced by Anushka's presence. According to the accounts of assistant store manager, she arrived just an hour before the closing time and started the game of not this and that. All the staff members tried to please her but were unable to meet her demands, and allegedly because of a complaint by the star herself, the entire staff salary was deducted for a month. While we loved her performance in Pari, but looks like there are some poor souls who allegedly witness horror in real life. Kareena Kapoor. Kareena has best of both worlds. Raised in Kapoor family, the grandchild of legendary actor-filmmaker Raj Kapoor and married to a Nawab, Kareena has reputation of snubbing people off with her arrogance. A user recounted her experience of a shoot inside the school campus. Quote, "Seeing all the kids gather around, she made disgusting faces the whole time, told her spot boys and bodyguards to keep us away from her, and we were so desperate to have one handshake with her or just to get an autograph. One kid in 4th grade got too excited and stepped on her heels accidentally, and OMG, she blasted out on that poor kid, almost bringing him to tears, while we watched her perception of this goddess of an actress shattered to pieces." Justin Bieber. Talent does not guarantee humility or courtesy. As Justin's fame and admiration skyrocketed, numerous accounts of his rude behavior towards his fans pop up. One especially disturbing picture of him allegedly spitting on a gathering of true believers from his apartment balcony in Toronto made rounds on the internet. Be it being late to a show or cancelling meets and greets with his audience or leaving his audience teary-eyed, he once stormed out of a concert after performing just one song. He did, however, post a lengthy apology afterwards on Instagram. Twinkle Khanna. Star kid turned actress turned writer after her career took a nosedive, allegedly lost her cool with a sales representative in a toy store. The user shared her experience on a social networking website in which she wrote about the incident, which includes a bubble maker toy worth ₹280. The user mentioned that just after her kid picked up the bubble maker toy and went away with it, she came back shouting and said, quote, "How can you give toys to small kids?" and said, "Do you know how much hard work is required to earn ₹280?" and left. I found her very rude because yelling and shouting at me made no sense. Bobby Deol. Soldier fame and recently resurrected Bobby once allegedly showed up heavily drunk at a fast food joint. According to a post by the user, the actor showed up and threw a tantrum after he was informed that it's closed. He said, "No sir, we are closed and it's cleaning time." Bobby pushed him and tried to enter in the store. The watchman who was behind the store heard some noise and came to help out. But no luck. Bobby was so drunk and irritated that he threw his shoe at the door. Finally, one of his friends came to help and took him to the parking lot. That's real macho. Govinda. We all remember how he made us laugh with his slapstick comedy and groovy dance moves, but who knew that someone had to face the wrath of Chote Mia? We are all aware of the slap incidents on the sets of a movie for which the king of comedy had to cough up a compensation of ₹5 lakhs and apologize to a fan after a complaint was filed in the court 6 years after the incident. Now that puts him on the list after the judge said, "Had kar diya aapne." Thanks for watching. Subscribe to watch more videos like the one you just saw.